This is the Full Metal Car Hauler trailer from Bold RC. It's a true 1/10 scale fitting most cars of the same size and smaller. It features a low ride height and stowaway ramps to easily drive your other RC car up onto it. The deck is made of a grate-like material and is 18 by 10 inches in size, while the overall trailer dimensions are 22.5 by 13.5 inches. Oh yeah, it has some pretty neat LED lights that are controlled by the switch on the tongue, right behind that scaled jack. Let's go ahead and bolt this thing together and see what it's all about, but it's also a great time to whip out that new Naughty Boy RC pit mat to build on. This thing is awesome. It's really thin and flexible and absolutely massive, so if you do have a smaller table like we do here, the edges just fold over the side. But my favorite thing is it's not completely black and boring like most of the other guys out there. It's actually got a cool little pattern on it. As we unbox everything to get ready to start a trailer build, you're gonna notice everything is nice and neat in the box. It's very well packaged and should be fairly simple to assemble. Now, the instruction manual is not the greatest thing on earth, and it is fairly lackluster, so if you're new to the hobby, it might be slightly confusing, but you should be able to figure it out. Everything's in there, and for the most part should assemble fairly simply just looking at some reference pictures. Alright, now that everything's laid out, you can see it all comes packaged nice and neatly in bags. I think we're going to start by getting the tongue and axles put onto the actual main frame of the trailer here, so we're going to move the rest of this out of the way and get started. Alright, with the main part of the tongue on, let's tackle those axles. These things are super heavy, seem like they're solid steel and should weigh down the trailer pretty good. So one thing to know, unlike the other Bold RC trailer that we already built here on the channel, this one does not have leaf springs. It just has these little brackets that go right into the bottom of the trailer here, so you're gonna have to make sure the axle is centered yourself. There's no center bolt to go off of, just make sure you got it somewhat in the middle there. We got... So that's pretty much dead on at 1 1/8 overhang on each side. Looks like this one's got to go to the right just a hair. Axles are in, they're ready for the wheels and tires, but first let's go ahead and get that tongue jack on there. Now moving on to the jack here, you can see there is 2 different heights for whatever truck you're using. There is a shorter and a longer one. It is a multiple piece jack that does rotate. Unfortunately, it is held on with an E-clip, but it is a pretty decent one up there on the top of the shaft. And then it splits into multiple parts so you can easily install it onto your trailer. So that's what we're doing next. We're gonna put the longer height one on there. We might have some sag, but the trucks we're gonna be using to haul are pretty tall themselves. Believe it or not, we already got a solid chunk of this trailer knocked out. Up next, we got the light kit here, which is really simple. There's not much to it at all. It's already all pre-wired up. All we got to do is screw down this little battery holder up here, run the wires to their little holes, and then put the little sockets in there, zip tie them up with the included zip ties. Shouldn't be more than a couple minutes and we'll have this light kit in. Now, they do also include 2 of these twisty tie flexible things. I'm guessing this is what goes around the battery brace to hold it in there once you have batteries inside. Nice, and we have lights. As you can tell, they're gonna glow solid red all the time. The other Bold RC trailer we built, it did have 2 different modes where one flickered, but still looks pretty good, just solid all the way around. Now we just need some wheels and tires and we can load this thing up and test it out. The tires on this thing actually have metal inside of them. This like really hard foam compound and then a metal ring to help make them nice and stiff like a regular trailer tire would. Whereas the wheels themselves are a 2-piece metal wheel, and they also have a metal ring that the hardware goes into. So I guess you could call them a 3-piece rim and wheel, and those little hubs and all the hardware come in a bag. As you can see, this has way more hardware than anything else on the trailer. There's a lot to these wheels, so let's get them built. There's one complete wheel, all built, ready to go. Just need to pop the bearings down inside of there just like that when we throw it on the trailer. But for now, let's get the other 3 done and get them mounted up. Ta-da. We're all set, baby. There it is. Oh, actually, I lied. Forgot the best part. There we go. Now we're all set. This thing is super thick and nice. It feels really quality and sturdy. Like, this does not feel cheap at all. It feels like you could really beat on this thing. So let's check out how different cars look on this bad boy. Up first, we got our little 20th scale Sprite. Could definitely fit more than one of those bad boys on there. Could probably fit 3 of them side by side. Little low-C 18th scale sprint car action. Beautiful. Lots of room. This actually looks really good on here. Of course, I said that with the last trailer too. I'm a sucker for these little low-C mini sprints. Axial SCX24. Plenty of room. Heck, you could probably fit them 1, 2, 3. You could probably fit 6 of these bad boys on there, 3 in a row on each side of the deck. All right, how about for a 10th scale RC rally car? Look at that, plenty of room to spare. See with the ramps here, how the width looks in the back. Oh, that's perfect. Those ramps line up absolutely perfectly so you can drive up on there with ease. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. There's a little bit of chassis rub on this car, but nothing crazy, especially being 4-wheel drive. It'll drive right up there, no problem. Very dirty HPI Sport 3. Once again, looks absolutely amazing on there. Width, pretty dang good. A lot more chassis rub with how low it sits, especially with those touring car tires, so might be a little trickier getting up and on there, but looks really good on the trailer and should haul around just fine. It takes up every square inch of the trailer, and the ramps are not wide enough, but if you wanted to do it, you could fit a G-Made Spider on this guy. Tiny trailer, big truck, but it'll work if you need it to. All right, that's it from inside the studio today. Let's get outside, put this thing to use, and show you how it tows stuff around. All right, there you guys have it. A look at the Full Metal Car Hauler trailer from Bold RC. I think I actually prefer this over the other Full Metal Car Hauler that they have just because it's a little simpler and just, I don't know. I really like the look of it. I think it fits the cars really well on there. We did pop out an LED. That's my fault for not having that zip tie tight enough when we were blasting through the yard right there. And then for our hitch setup, like I said in the beginning when we first came out here, we did have to just zip tie it up here for now, so it is a little loose. If you're interested in one of these car haulers for yourself or want to check out some other pretty cool Full Metal RC trailers, links will be down in the description below, or you can head directly over to our website, www.naughtyboyrc.com. And remember, keep it naughty.